Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the KJD Show. I am your host, KJD. Tonight I'm going to talk about overcoming the odds and fighting your personal demons in life. We've all got to encounter these things at one point or another. Whether it's a bad habit that you have, an addiction, relationship problems, we all go through them at some point. Everybody's got some sort of problem that it's just really eating them up internally. That they can either find a way to fight it on their own, or they're going to really need help to do it. I remember the second half of 2010 and bulk of 2011. I drank a lot. I'll be honest with y'all on that. I was going through a period where I was just not always in the best mood. I blamed all my problems on everybody else. I mean, I know not everything was my fault, but I didn't take any blame on anything. I just felt like it was okay to be mad at the world and just put all my problems on everybody else. And I guess it just made me feel the urge to drink because I thought it would be the best way to run away from everything. And all it really did just made me feel even worse. And the next thing you know, just kept drinking and drinking. And by the time 2011 hit, 4th of July that weekend, next thing you know, I realized I put on all this weight. I mean, sometimes when you're trying to run away from problems, you just make the problems even worse. So, I just started owning up on everything. Stop putting blame on everybody else. Try to take responsibility for my own actions. Next thing you know, I was slowly getting away from the drinking. And matter of fact, I'm glad I was able to get away from it. Because now all of a sudden my weight was at 220, now I'm all the way down to 196. Just from staying away from all the alcohol. And not only that, my body feels a lot better now because of it. I'm not going to bed every night worrying about, what this person did or what that person did. I'm more worried going to bed asking myself, hey, what is it that I need to do to make myself a better person? Another example about somebody going through fighting your demons and overcoming the odds in life, I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard of the late, great Eddie Guerrero. He had a lot of bad drug addictions, painkillers. For one, he even said he was a drug addict. He ended up getting fired from his job in 2001 just because of his highness and being high all the time. And whenever he finally got his job back, he made the most of his opportunity. He knew this was his last chance to make something of himself, and he was able to do it. And then, unfortunately, they had the tragedy of his death in 2005. Some say it was a way of celebrating 4 years of him being sober. He even admitted, he lost his wife, he lost his kids. He felt like he disgraced himself and his family. When you go through those type of periods in life where you feel like you got a gambling problem or a drug problem, you got to get help. Sometimes you got to reach out to somebody saying, hey, I'm having a problem. I don't know what to do about it. You got to find a way to fight through it. That's why Eddie Guerrero was one of the more respected pro wrestlers in the history of the company, WWE. There's nothing wrong with ever admitting that you need help on something. You got some people that have a bad smoking problem, but they'll tell you, hey, I need help, I want to get out of it. You got some people, they got a habit of wanting to spend money every chance they can. It's just an impulse. But it's like, hey, what can I do to make my money situation better? It's one of those things you just got to take a look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, hey, what is it that I'm doing? I mean, I know in 2012 this year so far, there might have only been about 2 occasions where I may have even had something to drink. And I'm feeling a lot better because of it. You can like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and follow me on Twitter. Later, guys.